morning, Jimmy. It's your parents' 4-year anniversary. Good morning, everyone. Cass is still sleeping, obviously. We're still in New York. And today is our 4-year wedding anniversary. Today is the first official hot day in New York, so I'm busting out the open back shirt. Put on sunscreen. 4 years ago, on June 3rd, 2021, Cass and I got married for some wedding photos. Wow! So insane. Just have a relatively chill day planned full of course, delicious food. We're gonna be eating white people breakfast. Again, just kidding, it's Cass's favorite, so I will be subjecting myself to white people breakfast, and then we will be eating omakase tonight. I know you're probably like, wow, you guys have eaten a lot of sushi this trip. That's fair. That's not an inaccurate statement. We do love raw fish. I'm just trying to get a little cute for our anniversary today, obviously. I didn't pack my own shampoo and conditioner for once, just because I didn't want to overpack, but that ended up being a huge mistake because I noticed with almost every single hotel shampoo, I don't know what brand they're using. I don't know if my hair is the issue, but my hair just never gets clean with any average hotel shampoo. I feel like the shampoo product always clings into my hair and creates a ton of buildup. I don't know if anyone perhaps with Asian hair types can vouch to this. I want to try to get ready as quickly as possible so that I can edit as much footage as I can. It's honestly been a little bit hard balancing editing while also filming for this trip, but I'm trying my best, so hopefully y'all are getting these New York vlogs in a timely manner. Go ahead and finish getting ready, edit this footage, and I'll see y'all when Cass is awake. Happy is awake now, and we're about to take Jimmy to the local cafe and on a WALK. Yeah, who's so excited? Yeah, it's your anniversary too, huh?
Happy anniversary, sugars.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Cheers.
I was so indecisive, y'all. That was so bad. I completely panicked. Go ahead, Mr. Pancake Head. Are those the best pancakes you've ever had?
I'm just saying, they're kind of fire, right?
I would say that's a picture-perfect pancake. My first ever bite of a stack of pancakes. It's like dessert for breakfast. It's a good Benedict.
Yeah.
Cass is very nervous about me not liking it. This is the third white person breakfast that Cass has taken me to, so they know they're on thin ice. Isn't that right, Judy?
I would have to give these like a 9.75. I mean, like the pancake itself is amazing.
I would give this
8.5.
I think putting it on the biscuit is ingenious. I think it's a much better foundation than a traditional English muffin. It's easier to cut through. It provides the saltiness that you want. I feel like sometimes Eggs Benedict can be a bit bland. By having this biscuit base, it creates a great texture.
I love that.
And it doesn't, I feel like egg muffins, they get soggy.
Yes.
And that's a huge problem. They're thin. They're bread, ultimately, so they absorb all that flavor. I need this drink. My nail broke. I got the matcha cloud, and Cass got a banana pudding matcha. This is so stunning. That is so good.
New obsession on moment.
This is my new favorite drink ever. Cass said it was really good.
She's a banana.
I'm so obsessed with that, you guys. I'm fighting every cell in my body right now to not just slurp this all down in one go. Cass and I are walking to Tompkins Square Park. Yippee! He is queer. Cass snuck inside a souvenir shop and bought a
I've been looking for these all over, and I couldn't find them in Vietnam. It's very exciting.
naughty. So naughty.
Yes! We are so up!
I can't believe Cass just snuck in without telling me.
Well, Sai sent me in for a green tea, and then I thought, why don't I help myself to Pop Mart?
It's really cute though.
To be fair, it's really cute.
I keep telling Cass they need to stop buying Pop Mart.
I can't stop, you guys. I'm addicted.
This is my first time inside a physical Glossier store. What you looking at, sexy?
I just like the way they show their notes.
I've heard amazing things about the Glossier perfumes. That smells really nice.
Right on paper, though.
This one smells so nice, honey. This is lovely. I see why people have such good things to say. They all smell really lovely. We're walking to Omakase. I'm so excited! And it's all you can eat and all you can drink.
This may be the last year for us.
Very intriguing indeed.
Game start.
Good morning, my cutie patooties. I unintentionally had a wild night last night.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Because it's just embarrassing. But Cass told me to share.
If you want to.
I don't mind sharing. So, as you all know, I don't drink very often. Before I get into sharing about last night, let me tell y'all what we plan to do today, actually. I'm just quickly getting ready because Cass and I are going to the Noguchi Museum today. For those of you who may not be familiar with Isamu Noguchi, you may be familiar with his Akari light fixtures. They look like this. Cass is absolutely obsessed with them. We have a couple of very small dupes in our house because we cannot afford his actual work, though maybe one day.
They're like $400.
Yeah, it's like-
which is fair because he hand makes them. It should be expensive.
Yes, but us plebs, we cannot afford that artwork at this point in our lives. Maybe if we save up for it really hard. So that is what I'm getting ready for currently. But all that said, obviously, yesterday was Cass and I's anniversary. Y'all saw us drinking at Omakase. It was an all-you-can-drink situation. And
I've shared with y'all many times that I really don't drink. I typically just take 1 to 2 sips and that is it. I only really drink Cammy's drinks and cocktails that he makes because he's such a wonderful bartender. And usually we are in the comfort of our home or Cammy's home. So that makes me feel a little safer when I drink because there's always a risk of me getting a little too tipsy, a little too drunk, and it happens very quickly. It happens within the span of just 3 sips of alcohol. I could go from being completely sober to being completely sloshed. And I try to warn people that when they drink with me. I try to very much be like, hey, just so you know, my limit is really low. And I try to warn people, especially on the East Coast, because I feel like in California,
Drinking cultures are different.
drinking culture is very different. On the East Coast, people are here to drink.
People are like, let's get a beer, let's go to the bar.
And all that said, I ended up drinking yesterday and sweet baby Cass just wanted me to drink with them. And usually Cass will be able to tell how drunk I am based on the color of my face and body, because obviously I'll turn really red. But I had on a very thick layer of makeup yesterday, so my face was starting to heat and I could feel myself getting progressively drunker and drunker. And the kind, sweet workers at this place, it was not the place where they skimped on any of the alcohol or any of the portions. The instant my cup was empty, they were filling it. And I'm just such a people pleaser. The second the waitress would fill my cup, I would, make eye contact with her and sip it and be like, thank you. Because she kept being like,
Is it good?
is it everything? Is the sake good? And I wanted, I don't know, my people pleasing tendencies came out. And so I wanted to be able to drink for both the waitress and for Cass. And obviously we ate a ton of sushi, so I was hoping that that would help absorb some of the alcohol. So after our omakase, we thought, why not have a cute little private moment at a bar? Cass wasn't tipsy or inebriated whatsoever, so they wanted just to get a little vodka gimlet at Lucienne, which is a very classic French restaurant in New York. And Cass and I always try to go at least once, and so we thought, oh cute, an anniversary moment at a bar that we love. And the restaurant was completely full, so we had to wait behind the bar for seats to open. And as I was standing behind the bar, it's a very tight, cramped space in Lucienne. It's very dark, it's very atmospheric. Tables are shoved together so you are smelling all of the other customers. It's a very intimate dining experience. I can only describe what happens next through hearsay because after roughly 10 minutes of waiting at the bar, things start to darken. This restaurant was already dark, but I feel like my vision is starting to pinhole. This is getting intense. And essentially all of the sake that I consumed at the restaurant just hit me all at once. And another huge thing was that we were being served sake before any food was being served. So I probably finished an entire glass of sake before I had anything in my stomach, which I would typically never do. But listen, I was feeling feisty because of the anniversary. I thought I could handle it. And so I slur to Cass. I'm literally fully leading my body weight on them. I slur to Cass, I feel a little drunk. And then after that, everything goes completely black. And all I hear is like, and then the next thing I know, I'm stumbling, I guess, out of this bar. In Cass's words, I faint, I guess. I pass out at the bar. I fall onto the floor. Everyone's looking. Cass has to pick me up, is holding the entirety of my dead body weight. I guess Cass is dragging me out of the bar. I proceed to collapse at the entrance of the bar. Cass has to pick me up again. I stumble over to the front of the restaurant where there's this, I don't know, stationary booth. I proceed to hit my head against it, apparently, so hard that it causes other people to be concerned. It wasn't that hard. I remember Cass says it was really hard. I feel like I felt it and it didn't feel that hard. I do feel the bump the next day. And then I proceeded to sit there and sober up. And then Cass had to drag my tipsy ass home. And they were so worried. Ow. Clearly I hit my head a lot. But long story short, I got a little too drunk, passed out in the most embarrassing way in this restaurant, and then poor Cass had to take me home. So that's why I don't drink. And yeah, I'm grateful to Cass for dragging their sloppy life down the streets of New York and taking me back to our hotel room. But today's the next day. I'm miraculously not hungover whatsoever, and now I'm getting ready for the Noguchi Museum. So don't drink, kids. Or if you do, just make sure that you have a super hot, sexy husband to take you home. Be serious, you guys.
It's crazy that we gave birth to him.
Crazy that I carried him in my womb for 9 months.
Like, that's my child.
Don't look at his pee-pee, you guys.
That's his no swear. He's my baby. He's a daddy's boy.
The pause. Like, I can't.
We just took a 40-minute subway ride to get to Queens, and I'm so car sick, unfortunately. It's a very rickety ride, and I'm so weak. Poor Cass has to take my fragile ass everywhere.
It's a privilege.
And instead of taking a 30-minute bus, we're just gonna go ahead and walk to the Noguchi. Hell yeah. And also, it's right next to a Costco.
Huh?
Right here. Oh wait, no. And it's right next to a Costco. I may try to convince Cass to let me roam through Costco for 30 minutes. I like it. We think it's a sweet birch tree
No, or a cherry tree.
or a cherry tree. Interesting. Cass was saying, listen, it's just a room full of rocks. But then you really think about it and you're like, wow, a room full of rocks.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It was really just stunning.
It might not be everyone's thing, but it was certainly Cass and I's thing. We loved it.
Super peaceful. And I feel like if you're on a trip in the city, it's worth it just for a slice of like peace.
We're starving, so we're gonna try to go get a Costco glizzy. But the issue is that I don't have a Costco membership. The glizzy is the domain of the world, exactly. Glizzy's for all, so true. I've never tried to go into Costco without a membership though, so I'm nervous. I'm anxious. We made it.
Thanks, Dad.
It's got it. $4.89.
We got our cold brew. We got our glizzy. They don't have onions.
That's what I'm saying.
America.
This is what this country is for.
America. All the places that Cass and I wanted to go eat ended up being closed. So we're going to a tried and true spicy village.
We've been craving it ever since we went the first night, so I feel like
It's true.
circle back.
It's true.
Probably the only place we'll end up going to twice.
True. If anyone knows of a good beef or pork pancake that is similar to the one at Spicy Village in Boston,
Hit us up.
hit me up,
In
y'all.
our line.
Cucumbers. These are Cass's favorite, and we didn't get them last time.
You just need the crunch, you know?
They're vinegary and refreshing, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We got the pork pancake, and my god, it's better today than it's been any of the other times.
That's true. Wow.
I didn't think it could get more exquisite.
Yeah.
It's so crispy. It looks like a Crunchwrap Supreme. Little spice added to it. This is so bomb.
I'm glad we came. I would be remiss.
Spicy beef brisket. Oh, she's looking particularly beautiful tonight. She just has a certain glint in her eye, a glimmer, you know,
She's beckoning to you, baby.
that hasn't. What?
She's beckoning to you.
She's beckoning to me. Yes. Cheers. You're really gonna like this, honey.
Curating my perfect bite.
I would like to open mouth kiss the chef, whoever that is. Bring him here. Soup dumplings. They gave us soup dumplings, but no spoons. I've never eaten a soup dumpling without a spoon before.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry everyone had to see that.